A lot of kids come into classrooms and the kids they're hungry, they're tired, they've been screamed at that morning and all their life perhaps. They have a really teetering sense of self. They're desperate to have any kind of identity that's positive. My name is Mesa Sommer. I have been a teacher. I worked for a charter school for about 3 or 4 years, and I am also tutoring in the afternoons with kids around town in very low-income neighborhoods, teaching them literacy skills. In the afternoons, we offered electives to the kids. Some of the kids needed kind of more remedial classes. Other kids, we could do enrichment activities. And I came up with a gaming class, which was very popular. And I got a whole mix of different kinds of kids in there. And I used all kinds of different games. What I found interesting was the population that I was working with. A lot of them came from backgrounds in which games were just not part of their family. So they never engage in that, in this other thing in which kids have to decide, are you out or are you safe? And if we have a dispute, how do you go beyond that moment of dispute so that the game can continue? In order for the game to continue, there has to be everybody willing to deal with moments of conflict at a low enough level and with resolution so that the game continues. And that's a huge deal for a number of the kids. The games had strategy of some sort or another. So they had to make decisions, and when they played these games over time, over the course of the semester, because we had the same games in the classroom, they began to evolve their strategy. And again, it's somewhat of control, realizing they were in control of certain decisions and those decisions had outcomes. That's a golden thing for everyone to realize, that the world doesn't just happen. Because a game by its nature is fun, we like games, and so we're willing to enter into the activity with a very different spirit. It is not just doing something because you told me to do it. You're doing it with the hope of winning, which is something we like to do. In some ways our lives are a game. What games do is take all the complexities, ambiguities of life and bring them down into something that's just moving around a board or playing out your cards. But for kids for whom there's no place in which they ever become a winner, this is a chance.